morning, I stumble from my bed, afraid of what the mirror might say to me. With the memories of you so strong, a classic case of love gone wrong. But maybe someday, well, I'll get it right. Somewhere in Kentucky, there's a man who's feeling lucky, sleeping with a woman that once was mine. Somewhere two lovers lie together side by side in a place that once was mine. When I see you on the street, I wonder why you don't speak. I guess some broken hearts never met. The things I wish I'd said, they seem as empty as my bed. But maybe someday, well, I'll get it right. Somewhere in Kentucky, there's a man who's feeling lucky, sleeping with a woman that once was mine. Somewhere two lovers lie together side by side in a place that once was mine. Somewhere in Kentucky, there's a man who's feeling lucky, sleeping with a woman that once was mine. Somewhere two lovers lie together side by side in a place that once was mine.
Somewhere in Kentucky, there's a radio station that's very lucky today, and we are here to say happy birthday, happy 8th birthday to Radiolex. This is Renee Cobb, and I have Warren Cobb in the studio. I have Whitney Adams, I have Ray Adams, and Ray was singing with Greg Austin, who is the person that just sang that song that you heard. It's an oldie but goodie, and it's also timeless classic, Somewhere in Kentucky. And we are really glad to have the music of Greg Austin and some other Overtones live guests today, but I'm going to turn this first over to Mark. Tag, you're it.
All right. Well, thanks, Renee, and everybody for being here. Today, we are celebrating 8 on the 8th. Radiolex has been on the air for 8 years. It's kind of hard to believe. And Renee came to us and started at the old elementary school building in the basement and has totally taken Overtones from... It was just Overtones, and now it's Overtones Live, and now it's listened locally, and now it's all over the world, and it's amazing. She is one of our huge success stories. She and Warren, she was Renee Collins then. She's Renee Cobb now because Warren got involved. And so they have been tireless advocates for local artists here in our community of Lexington, but also all around Kentucky. And they listen locally is sort of their mission. I think you're wearing the T-shirt right now for those who are listening, and so we're gonna let Renee kind of do her thing and talk to these folks. But before we do that, I just want to remind everybody that it is our anniversary fund drive, and we're asking folks, please go to radiolex.us/donate, and any amount counts. But we're trying to get 8 donations per hour, and if you make a donation, you will be registered to win a bunch of different different prizes. And then anyone who donates between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. today will be registered for one of our 2 grand prizes. The first of which is Bourbon and Beyond, the big festival that's happening in Louisville with Bruno Mars and Brandi Carlile and the Killers and all the Hozier, all those people. And then the other one is Bluegrass and Bites Bourbon Tour, which is a walking tour through downtown Lexington where you go to different restaurants, sample some bourbons, and hear lots of different stories about our community. And that's been featured in lots of magazines. We're very grateful to them for providing that for our grand prize. So before I turn it over to Renee, one more time, please, please, please go to radiolex.us/donate and make a donation, because we are the voice of the people. We are here for our community, and we can't do this without our community. We are really, really about the people. And what that means for us is local artists, local musicians, and that's where Renee can talk a lot more than I can. So I'm going to hand it back to you.
With the memories of you so strong, a classic case of love gone wrong. But maybe someday, well, I'll get it right.